So here we are. We got the cowl is test fitted roughly. I still have to make the cutouts for the muffler on the twin because the Zenoa had a standard muffler that came out the bottom, so I will have to cut slots for the mufflers to sit in, which is no problem. So like I said, this is a 24/8 carbon fiber prop, and we just measured the wingspan. It's 97 inches. So just so you know, there's an extra 300, 60 size. Well, it's a 50 size with a 60 in it. So just for size comparisons, you can see how big the quarter scale laser is. So we just stuck the wings on. I just have the turtle deck shoved on and the canopy just on so we can get a rough idea of the balance. Dad and I are both running FR Sky Tandem X20s. So I was just getting everything set up on it. All the ailerons and whatnot, getting all the outputs labeled for him and all the center trims. Everything's set pretty good because Dad had everything set before on the 72. So literally we just plugged it in and everything's pretty straight. Elevators just need a little tweaking on the one side. It's just off a hair. I moved it to the next spline on the servo horn, but it puts it way off, so we just have to do a little adjustment on the turnbuckle. But there it is, Dad's quarter scale Lanire, I hope I'm saying that right, laser that he built. And sorry, he built it in 93. Flew it a couple times at the Kingston Club, but this year I think I'm going to have a go with it. So stay tuned for more videos of the giant scale gas. It'll be my first giant scale gas plane. I have a Hangar 9, a Valiant, 30cc Valiant. Haven't finished it yet, so one of these days that'll get going, but this one here is going to be the one. As you say, that's a 97-inch wingspan compared to, I think that one's a 48. So that size down there is roughly what you'll see at the fields, that to 70-inch, but this is giant scale, and it was not an ARF, so a little bit more involved in it, which makes everything interesting, especially when you build it all. And, you know, if you have any issues or whatnot, you know where to look, and hopefully everything goes well. But Dad flew it before and it flies beautifully. Much of the larger planes fly graceful. I find a lot of the smaller ones are twitchy, where this should be nice and stable. Plus loads of power with the 70 twin in it compared to the 62 single. So Dad just found that with the 62 single that the plane vibrated quite a bit. And he always told me, he's like, you never run the plane with the wings off because it needs the wings to stabilize it, as it just shakes. So we'll see if the same is true with the 70, because we've only run it up on the bench and broke it in. So we'll do a first start video of the engine running in the plane, which is going to be awesome. So I'm going to get all the cowl figured out, get the mufflers on. So that part's done. All the engine plates Loctited, linkages on, fuel lines on. I'm still waiting on the fueler and the vent. I'm going to put them in the cowl. That's going to be nice.